Hello and welcome to Bauma Day 3 and for our first Power Talk of the day. My name is Peter Bleday. I'm the Danfoss's head of autonomous vehicles, and I'm based out of Boston, Massachusetts. Before I start, if there's one thing that you remember today, I really want you to know that Danfoss offers competitive and complete hardware and software solutions for all autonomous vehicles, as well as building a services team that can work with you to automate your vehicle for you. Today, I'm going to touch on kind of the evolution of autonomous vehicles, why it's a natural evolution in our industry, and what Danfoss is doing about it long term. So, about 100 years ago, the very first mechanization started. One person could now do the work of 10. It started with steam engines and simple mechanization projects. Fast forward to about 60 years ago and the advent of hydraulics. Now, that same one person can do the work of what 100 could 50 years before. In this case, the machine is much more simple than it is today. It's hydraulically controlled, and the operator experience is what really mattered. And we had a large number of operators get very, very experienced on these machines. But in the last 20 or 30 years, what you've seen is a significant amount of electronics increase on a machine. The machine you see here has 2 joysticks, multiple displays, and over 50 different functions controlled by different buttons and settings. This means that the operator has to be proficient to fully operate that machine by understanding every single function that it does. And the problem is that operator experience is getting less and less and less. And what a lot of people think the answer is the fully autonomous vehicle. And while I say maybe in 15 or 20 years the cabless vehicle is going to be the answer, that's not the immediate answer right now. Over the next several years, what you can start to do is add semi-autonomous functions to start to add more safety, precision, and productivity onto a vehicle that make that vehicle easier to use and able to have a less experienced operator in the vehicle, still extracting the same value from the vehicle. So what's Danfoss doing about this? Danfoss has 3 main offerings that we are delivering to the market that address this exact issue. The first is our software tools. We have worked for the last several years on building modular software tools that are capable of doing many of the functions that you would look at in an autonomous vehicle, and building these tools in a way that they can be easily integrated into a machine, and building them on top of our +1 platform, which is a platform that's existed for over 15 years, and not only has a lot of the basic control functions of a vehicle, but also can integrate all of the hardware you see in front of you today that's both electronically and digitally controlled. Next is the hardware. In addition to electronic steering and a lot of the other capabilities that Danfoss has been building, we're also building new controllers that can start to handle the higher processing power that the new sensors and things required for autonomous functions require. And lastly, we're building our services team because we understand that not every OEM and every customer has 200 software developers to work for them. And so they need somebody that can come in and help scope in what is the right hardware for you, what is the right software for you, what is the applications that make sense, and how do you capture that value in a way that drives that to market. So again, Danfoss is offering software tools, the right hardware that you need for the entire vehicle, and the ability to come in and help you build that vehicle. So if you remember one thing today, remember just that. We can help you make your next vehicle more autonomous, more safe, more productive, and more precise. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, we'll be in the corner in the autonomy area over here. Thank you.